So what is the number one rule for showings on a house when you have your house listed for sale? I'd say there's a lot of common sense things like make the bed and make sure all the beds are made, make sure the dishes are done and clean and put away, and at a very minimum, throw them in the dishwasher, get them out of the sink, get them off the counter. But I'd say the number one rule for me is make sure all your lights are on, interior, exterior, doesn't matter what time of day. And there's a couple reasons for this. One is most of the buyers I work with are already driving these neighborhoods. They already see the house before they call me, or they will notify me that they're going to go do a drive-by. People are looking for curb appeal. They're looking for what else is in the area, schools, parks, trails, shopping, and oftentimes people will also spend time in rush hour traffic morning and evening. I've had lots of clients do that over the years. They'll loop around to wherever that property is and they'll do their commute from there just to see. So you want to make sure that the outside of your house presents well. Walkways are level, they're swept, yards cleaned up, make sure your gardens are pluffed up. I don't know if that's a word, but you certainly want to make sure, the biggest thing for me is make sure your lights are on. Turn on all your outside lights. When you get home at night, make sure all the outside lights are on so people can see your house as they drive by, especially if you have landscape lighting or pot lights on the outside of your house. You want to be able to showcase that, but also lights on the inside. There's nothing worse, in my opinion, as a realtor than you walk into a house you've never been in. You have no idea where any of the light switches are or the ones that are there, what they operate, and the house is completely dark. A house shows much better when you can just unlock the door, walk in, and everything is lit. Your clients can actually, they're not waiting for you. Oh, hey, can you turn the light on? There's a bit of a shadow cast here. You know what I mean? It's like the number one thing when I'm showing clients 5 or 6 or 8 houses at a go, and we walk into a bunch that are all dark, I'm telling you, even the ones that are shittier, but if they're well lit, I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. It always makes a difference for people. So that's one thing I could stress. I don't know if I could stress enough is make sure you leave your lights on. If you're going to list your house for sale, your hydro bill is going to go up. It has to. You want your home showcased in its best light possible, and that is with the lights on. Now, the other thing, I'll mention another thing. I've mentioned more than one thing here, but make your house available for showings. Don't tighten up your showings. And I realize you got to live. I realize you might have kids and you're sick eating out or whatever, but you really got to make your house available to show and easy to show. You don't want to make it too hard, because I can't tell you how many sellers I've worked with over the years and they're like, they'll circle back on the weekend. I'm telling you, they never do. They never circle back. They just move on. And so if you want to make sure that your home is going to be seen, leave the lights on, make it available for showing, keep it tidy.